What is going on, y'all? It is the Fooliest of Magoolies back at it again. And man, I got a good one today. I'm super hyped. I'm getting ready to bring in my 6 SSS. And man, I got some tips and tricks. As you can see, we jumped a little bit in power. Participated in the last event. It was really awesome. We weren't going for the Gogeta skin, but we were just doing it and farming the resources and resetting. And man, I came up major. Man, I did. That was my second candle event, and I think going forward I am only participating in candle events because they are so lucrative when it comes to resources. I upgraded Patara shards. I upgraded my attackers Patara shards like crazy. I needed that because those little the events, what is it called? The temporal trials, man, you upgraded so slow. I needed those shards, man, and that event was good for them. That event was amazing. So after my previous video about adding an SSS, I got a couple of messages on Discord asking, when was a good time to bring in an SSS, what level, what conversion rate, if you're switching from S to SSS would be okay to add in. And so I just wanted to come in and give some tips and tricks and show kind of the things that I do whenever I'm prepping and the things that I've done to get ready to add in this 6 SSS. So first and foremost, people were asking, if you're trading from an SS to an SSS, won't be a good time. So my rule of thumb is 1 star lower than your SS, and you should bring it in and it should be good. If you're replacing an SSS or you're bringing in another SSS, my number one tip is to level up, max out your first SSS before you add your second one, and so on and so forth. When you bring one in, wait till that one gets to 5 stars, even if it's a healer, I don't care. Wait till that one gets to 5 stars and then bring in your next one. It is so much easier to manage. And be thinking on who you want to bring in already. I'm on my 6 SSS, but I'm thinking 7 and 8 already ahead. So let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, we're gonna go to the bag. So we got my regular shards. As you see, it's not quite 1,000. You need 1,000 to bring in an SSS max level. Okay, and as Mufasa talks about in the guide, there's no point in bringing in an SSS early, unless well, no, point blank. There's no reason to bring in an SSS early. Usually I'll wait till I have all the resources stacked up, and then I'll bring them in. And I know some people are like, that's kind of hard. That's kind of confusing. I'm going to break it down for you and help you out. So as you can see, I got 648 here. And down here, if we scroll, I'm going to be using Gotenks. I got 366. So that makes 1,000. Okay. And so as you can also see down here, I have 4 Goku and Janemba. So the reason that I have these, and you'll notice up here I got Boo, these. So these are important because when you're planning for your SSSs in the future, you always want to have red souls. You can never have too many. And when old players comes around, you can trade these S souls for SSS shards or SSS souls. Same thing for the SSS characters. And so I'll be the next old players. I'll be switching out. I'll be giving them some Goku shards and keeping Janemba. And then Janemba will be my next SSS. Because as you see, just like with Gotenks, I'm building shards on the side. And that's always important. You want to have 2 characters that you're building shards for. And some people are like, how do you do that? So the easy way to do that is I hit Dimensional Adventure, and all of my quests are quests that give shards and Dragon Balls, okay, and Shinkakus. I love Shinkakus, of course, but when I'm doing this, all of my quests are given a character or a Dragon Ball or both. And these are the characters that are easy to do it with because it's random what you get. But if you maximize the quests that you have up that have multiple things that you need, the likelihood of you getting it and the probability of it happening very quickly is greatly increased. So to start off, The number one thing to do for me now is I like to track my stuff. So if I go over here to the browser, and if you need the upgrade sheet, it's in the Discord. Go to the Discord. Got plenty of tricks in there, plenty of tips in there. When I go over here, I look and I see exactly what I need for my 5-star all the way down here. I'm looking for exactly what I need. Okay. Once I find that, I'm going to go. And so this is where, you know, each person differs. I'm a list person. I like for my stuff to be organized. I like for my stuff to be spot on. And I like to be informed. I like to know if I'm on 4-star resources, I need to know like where at. So as you can see, I have, just based off of the parameters of what was on the list, I have everything broken down, each little category, and like how much I have versus how much I need, and yada yada yada. And this is the condensed version. It didn't start like this. This is more of like the final spreadsheet. It started out like this, and so I had to make my tallies, what I needed for 4-star, what I needed for 5-star, and then tally up what I have. Okay, so raw SS characters, you need 69 to bring in a 5-star SSS. For dragon shards, you need 1220, and that's 24 dragons and some change. And for S characters, same thing, got it down here. And so as you can see, I have over the amount of SS characters I need. So I can put some of those SS characters to make, or some of those S characters to make SS characters. And so up here, I have an abundance of Dragon Balls. And Dragon Balls give you the freedom to kind of mess around with things and play around. And you can stack them up. I get the 20 picks in the store, in the shop. I always get these Dragon Balls. They're super cheap and you get to pick. So as you see, I have 20 built up here. And then in my reserve, I have a good 20 down here. After I, blah, 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 add everything up, yada, yada, yada. But Dragon Balls are super important because they let you bring people in very, very easily. Okay. So I like to tally up my resources and make sure that everything is right. Everything is straight on point. And building up to this point, it's so easy to track if you got a list. And I make lists for everything. As you see, I got my weapons. I got all my gold spirits. I even have my stones. Like I'm never going to bring in a character unless I have max stones with them. I got my changes. I'm either going to do Gogeta Jiren. I mean, I've got, man, it's so important to keep track of this stuff. I'm free to play mostly. Until recently, God, I'm free to play. So, if I make a mistake, it takes a long time to recoup from that, to build it back up. So it's really important for me to keep track of things so I don't make mistakes, so I don't have to spend gems in order to correct them. And so, like I said, I'll be adding in Gotenks 3 next, okay? So, be adding Gotenks 3 next, okay? I'm going to take him from 0-star all the way to max. And I'm going to resonate him with, is that how you say that? Whatever. I'm going to resonate him with somebody. And then, boom, on to the next. And so one of the reasons why I use Gotenks is because, one, his shards are very easy. And two, and just like with, I was saying with Goku or Janemba, I'm already building shards in the background, okay? I don't want to bring in these characters. I don't care about bringing in either of these characters. But I get their shards from farming Dragon Balls. So what I'm going to do is, when I get enough shards and everything for my 7th SSS, it's going to be one of these guys. I'm going to bring them in. I'm going to use the resources, get them to 5 stars, and then I'm going to succession them out. Some people say that that's a bad use of resources. But I mean, you know what? I don't care. It takes so long to bring in an SSS that's free to play. It is easy for me to just build somebody in the background like Janemba, get all these Janemba shards while I'm farming Dragon Balls, and then just succession over to a hero that I do like. And I follow Mufasa's guide for that because it is real. I mean, it breaks it down like the second guide, like who you need to bring in if you have who, and all of that stuff. And so it makes it a lot easier and more manageable to bring people in. So, once again, guys, I just wanted to stop through, answer a couple of questions. Let me know if you want me to post I made a little video from the event, but I had some bloopers in there, so I just didn't post it. If you want me to post the event, how I participated in it, how I did it, how I not manipulated, but how I kind of played the game, let me know. I'll add that up. I'll upload that. But today, I just wanted to come to you guys and give you guys some tips. I know a lot of people are asking about adding SSSs and when's the right time and yada, yada, yada. Well, I just wanted to drop some knowledge that's helped me throughout the way, and hopefully it'll help you guys too. Anyway, have fun Dragon Balling. See you guys on Discord. Talk to you later. Peace.